What you're about to witness is absolutely explosive. A celebrity mom walks into Judge Caprio's courtroom expecting special treatment. She's got the attitude, the entourage, the whole "don't you know who I am" energy. She literally demands leniency because she's famous. Then Judge Caprio drops a verdict so harsh, so completely unexpected, that it goes viral within hours. Millions of views. The celebrity is speechless. The courtroom erupts. It's justice at its finest. But before we dive into this epic moment, quick question. Where are you watching from? United States? Canada? Brazil? Australia? India? Drop it in the comments. And if you're new, smash subscribe, because we bring you the most shocking Judge Caprio moments where entitled people learn they're not above the law. Trust me, this verdict is absolutely legendary. It's Tuesday morning in Providence. The courtroom is unusually crowded because word got out that a reality TV star would be appearing. Next case, Nicole Chambers. Multiple violations, including reckless driving with a child in the vehicle, expired registration, and using a phone while driving. The doors open, and in walks Nicole Chambers with an entourage. Publicist, manager, lawyer, in an expensive suit. And Nicole herself, dressed like she's walking a red carpet, not appearing in municipal court. Designer everything. Perfect hair and makeup. Sunglasses she doesn't take off until the bailiff tells her to. And that walk, that celebrity strut like everyone should be honored, she's here. She stops to take a selfie near the podium. Actually pulls out her phone and takes a selfie in court. The bailiff has to tell her to put it away. She sighs dramatically, like she's the one being inconvenienced. If you're already irritated, hit that like button because this gets so much worse. Judge Caprio looks up from the file, his expression unreadable. "Good morning, Miss Chambers. I see here you have multiple serious violations. Most concerning is reckless driving with a minor child in your vehicle. Can you explain what happened?" Nicole flips her hair and speaks in that breathy celebrity voice. "Your Honor, first of all, thank you so much for having me here today. I know you must be a fan. Everyone watches my show." She actually pauses like she's expecting applause. Anyway, about the violations, I was having a really stressful day. Like, really stressful. My assistant didn't bring me the right coffee. I was late for a photo shoot. You know how it is. Judge Caprio's eyebrow raises. "No, Miss Chambers, I don't know how it is. Please explain what happened with the traffic violations." Nicole waves her hand dismissively. "Okay, so I was driving my daughter to her music lesson. I was on the phone with my publicist because we had a crisis. Someone posted an unflattering photo of me online. Major crisis. So I was driving a little fast and maybe not paying complete attention to the road. But honestly, Your Honor, I'm a really good multitasker. It's part of being a celebrity mom. We do everything at once. Drop a comment right now if you cannot believe what you're hearing. Tell me what country you're from." The prosecutor stands up. "Your Honor, according to the police report, Miss Chambers was driving 53 miles per hour in a 35 zone while holding her phone and applying makeup. Her 6-year-old daughter was in the back seat, not properly secured. When the officer pulled her over, Miss Chambers attempted to avoid the ticket by saying, and I quote, 'Do you know who I am?' Nicole laughs. 'Your Honor, I didn't say it like that. I was just trying to explain that I have a very busy schedule. As a public figure, my time is more valuable than most people's.' That's not arrogance. That's just facts. I have millions of followers depending on me for content. I can't just sit in traffic like regular people." Judge Caprio leans forward, his voice sharp. "Miss Chambers, your daughter was in the car, a 6-year-old child, and you were speeding on your phone and applying makeup simultaneously. Do you understand how dangerous that is?" Nicole rolls her eyes. "Your Honor, you're being dramatic. I had everything under control. My daughter was fine. She was watching videos on her iPad the whole time. She didn't even notice. Plus, I drive that route all the time. I know every turn. It's basically muscle memory. Your daughter being distracted doesn't make your behavior safe, Miss Chambers." Judge Caprio's patience is clearly wearing thin. You put her life at risk? You put other drivers at risk? For what? A phone call about a photo? Share this video right now because Judge Caprio is about to deliver justice that goes viral. Nicole's lawyer finally speaks up, clearly trying to salvage this disaster. Your Honor, my client acknowledges she made some poor decisions. However, she's a first-time offender. She's willing to pay any fines. And given her public profile and the positive influence she has on millions of young mothers, we're requesting leniency. Perhaps just a fine in traffic school? Nicole jumps in before the lawyer can stop her. Exactly, Your Honor. I actually think this could be turned into something positive. I could post about it on social media. Do a whole thing about learning from mistakes. My followers would love that. It would be great publicity for your court too. I mean, millions of people would see it. That's valuable, right? Judge Caprio stands up slowly. The courtroom goes silent. Miss Chambers, did you just suggest that publicity for my courtroom should influence my decision? Nicole nods enthusiastically, completely missing his tone. Yes, I could tag the court in my posts. Maybe we could even do a collab video? My followers trust my recommendations. I could really make this court look good. Hit subscribe because what happens next is absolutely perfect. Judge Caprio's voice is ice cold. Miss Chambers, this court doesn't need to look good on social media. This court needs to ensure public safety and hold people accountable when they endanger lives, especially when they endanger their own children. He picks up the file. Let's review what you did. You drove 18 miles over the speed limit. You were using your phone, which is illegal. You were applying makeup while driving, which is reckless. Your 6-year-old daughter was improperly restrained, and when stopped, you attempted to use your celebrity status to avoid consequences. Is that accurate? Nicole's confidence is finally starting to crack. Your Honor, when you list it like that, it sounds bad. But it sounds bad because it is bad, Miss Chambers. Judge Caprio cuts her off. Here's what's going to happen. For reckless driving with a child in the vehicle, I'm fining you $5,000. Maximum penalty. Nicole gasps. $5,000? That's insane! For using your phone while driving, another $1,500. For the expired registration, $300. Your total fines are $6,800. Nicole's mouth drops open. Her publicist whispers something to her urgently. Your Honor, I can pay that, but this seems excessive. I'm willing to make a large donation to a charity instead. Better optics. This isn't about optics, Miss Chambers. Judge Caprio's voice is sharp. This is about consequences. But we're not done. Your license is suspended for 6 months. 6 months! Nicole shrieks. Your Honor, I can't not drive for 6 months. I have places to be, photo shoots, events, appearances. How am I supposed to get around? The same way millions of people without licenses do, Miss Chambers. You'll hire a driver, take Ubers, ask for rides. You'll figure it out. Comment below if you think she's getting exactly what she deserves. But Judge Caprio still isn't finished. Additionally, you're going to complete 150 hours of community service, and I'm choosing where. You're going to work with a children's hospital, specifically with kids who were injured in car accidents caused by distracted drivers. Nicole's face goes white. Your Honor, I can't do that. The publicity would be terrible. People photographing me doing community service, it'll look bad for my brand. Your brand? Judge Caprio's voice rises. Miss Chambers, you put your 6-year-old daughter in danger because you were worried about an unflattering photo online. Your brand is the last thing you should be worried about. Maybe meeting children who were permanently injured because someone like you was distracted will teach you what actually matters. Nicole is crying now, mascara running. Your Honor, please, this will ruin me. My sponsors will drop me. My show might get canceled. Can't we work something else out? Should have thought about that before you endangered your daughter's life. Judge Caprio's tone is final. One more thing. For the next 6 months, you're required to attend a parenting safety course. Every Saturday, 3 hours. You'll learn about child passenger safety, the dangers of distracted driving, and how to prioritize your child's well-being over your social media presence. Nicole's lawyer tries one more time. Your Honor, this sentence seems disproportionately harsh. Other defendants with similar violations receive much lighter sentences. Other defendants don't walk into my courtroom and ask for leniency because they're famous. They don't suggest that publicity should influence my decision. They don't treat serious charges like they're inconveniences, interrupting their busy celebrity lives. Your client's attitude demonstrated such profound disregard for safety and accountability that these penalties are entirely appropriate. Tell me in the comments if Judge Caprio went too far or if this is perfect justice. He looks at Nicole directly. Ms. Chambers, you have a platform, millions of followers. That's not a free pass to break laws. That's a responsibility to set a good example. You failed spectacularly at that responsibility. This sentence is designed to teach you that being famous doesn't make you special. It makes you more accountable, not less. Nicole can barely speak through her tears. Yes, Your Honor. Report to the clerk for your community service assignment. Your fines are due in 30 days. Your parenting course starts this Saturday. And Ms. Chambers, Judge Caprio's voice softened slightly. Your daughter deserves a mother who puts her safety above photo shoots and social media posts. Be that mother. Court adjourned. The gavel comes down and the courtroom erupts. People are applauding, cheering. Nicole is hustled out by her team, sobbing, mascara streaked, all the glamour stripped away. Her publicist is already on the phone doing damage control. Within 2 hours, the video is everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Celebrity mom gets destroyed by judge trends worldwide. Millions of views. Thousands of comments. Most supporting Judge Caprio's decision. Nicole's own followers are divided. Some defend her. Others say she got what she deserved. Share this video if you think celebrities should face the same consequences as everyone else. 3 days later, Nicole posts on Instagram, a long caption with no photo. I appeared in court this week, and it was humbling. I was used to getting my way because of my status. Judge Caprio showed me that being a celebrity doesn't make me special or above the law. The sentence was harsh, but it was fair. I put my daughter at risk. I endangered other people. For what? A phone call about publicity? I'm ashamed. I'm using this as a wake-up call. I'll complete my community service. I'll take the parenting course. I'll learn to be a better mother. Thank you, Judge Caprio, for not letting me off easy. I needed this. The post goes viral for different reasons. People respect the accountability. But some critics say it's just another publicity move. Judge Caprio doesn't comment publicly. He doesn't need to. His verdict spoke volumes. 6 months later, Nicole completes her sentence. The hospital director emails Judge Caprio. Judge, Nicole Chambers just finished her 150 hours. I was skeptical at first. Thought she'd be terrible. But she was incredible. She spent real time with the kids, listened to their stories. One boy named Marcus, paralyzed from a distracted driving accident, really connected with her. She cried when she heard his story. She's been visiting him weekly, even after her hours were done. She's using her platform to promote safe driving. Real advocacy, not performative. You changed her, Judge. Before we end this powerful story, here's the lesson. Fame doesn't grant immunity from consequences. Actually, it should create greater accountability. Nicole Chambers thought her celebrity status was a shield. Judge Caprio showed her it should be a responsibility. The millions watching her, they deserved a role model who prioritizes safety over selfies. Judge Caprio's harsh sentence wasn't cruelty. It was the wake-up call she desperately needed. Thank you for watching this viral moment of justice. Hit subscribe for more Judge Caprio cases where entitled people learn they're not above the law. Share this with anyone who thinks fame makes them special. And remember, if you have a platform, use it responsibly. Nicole learned that lesson the hard way, but at least she learned it. See you next time.